Morning, and welcome to the 2017 Hands Across the Border 100 Days of Summer Heat Kickoff. My name is Juan Cardona, and I am the District 2 Law Enforcement Liaison for the Florida Department of Transportation. Safety on our highways and roadways is a top priority for the Florida Department of Transportation. As you can see from the turnout behind me, this is also top priority for state, county, and local law enforcement for both Florida and Alabama. Every summer experiences an increase in traffic-related crashes and fatalities. The tragic part is that many of these injuries and fatalities can be prevented. This is why Alabama and Florida law enforcement are dedicating themselves to enforcing traffic safety laws and arresting impaired driving wherever and whenever they find them. Their goal is to save lives on our roadways. There will be no breaks and no excuses when you are caught breaking the law. This summer, please be sure to buckle up, slow down, don't text and drive, and most importantly, don't drink and drive or let a friend or loved one drive while impaired. With me today, we have representatives from both Alabama and Florida law enforcement agencies, and I would like to introduce first Major Warren Fast with the Florida Highway Patrol. Major.
Thank you all for being here today. I'm honored to be with you guys and also our law enforcement partners to help share in support of this message. Thank you all. In 2016, across Florida, there were 3,167 traffic fatalities. In Jackson County alone, there were 18 traffic fatalities. Now, even one fatal crash is too many, but these numbers are alarming. The Florida Highway Patrol is committed to work with our Arrival Live partner agencies as well as those across the border in Alabama to aggressively enforce traffic safety laws and help save lives. Our goal is to help ensure more drivers choose not to get behind the wheel if they've been drinking. The summer months should be a time of fun with our families, not a time for mourning. Agencies from both states will be out in force conducting sobriety checkpoints, saturation patrols, and undercover officers will be out there as well to get even more drunk drivers off the road and save lives that might otherwise be lost. Our message is simple. No matter what kind of car you're driving, a passenger car, truck, big truck, motorcycle, whichever, if we catch you driving impaired, we will arrest you. No exceptions. But I want to reiterate also that traffic safety starts with the individual driver. And that means, obeying speed limits, wearing your restraints, safety belts, car seats for younger children, and staying off the phone with texting and driving, one of the most dangerous things you can do. We also want to remind you that as you're traveling this summer, there's a couple things you can do to keep yourself safe. In addition to this, one is if you're going out on a trip and you're using your vehicle, service your vehicle. Make sure that you got a good spare tire, you've got jumper cables, extra batteries maybe for your phone, that you have a way that if you're broken down on the side of the road on that lonely highway, you can get out of there. You have a way to get safe, you and your family safe. Other thing is know your route. GPS is a great tool, but research every leg of your route. That way you're not distracted as you drive around on your travels. Okay. Another thing is expect the unexpected. You might run into construction or detours, and again, we don't want you being distracted. So if you have that little bit of time extra set into your schedule, you can plan for that. Again, if you're going to use your phone, stay off texting. Use a hands-free option. Every phone's got something like that. Hopefully you can use a hands-free option. It's one of the most important things is taking your eyes off the road for just a few seconds at a time. And if you run into any emergency, is there anything else you need law enforcement for? Star FHP if you're driving in Florida. And of course, 911. Hey guys, I just want to thank you all for being here with us in support of this message. And we hope you have a safe summer. And we'll be out there in force helping to keep it safe. Thank you.
And now I would like to introduce Mr. Sam Meriwether. He's the Highway Traffic Safety Program Supervisor with the Alabama Department of Economic and Community Affairs.
Good morning, and on behalf of Governor Kay Ivey and ADECR Director Kenneth Boswell, I would like to thank everyone for coming out and helping us spread such an important message. The message is important because it affects every one of us and our families every single day. In Alabama, we've just completed our 2-week national Click It or Ticket campaign, and this is during the high traffic holiday period. With the summer now in full swing, like our partners in Florida, we are committed to using all available resources to allow motorists safe travels on all Alabama roadways. ADEC-ALETS will continue its partnership with law enforcement agencies around the state in hopes of creating a culture change of safer driving. I urge you on behalf of everyone here today, please buckle up, obey speed limits, and drive safe. Someone's life, including ours and everyone behind me's life, is depending on it. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I would like to introduce to you Lieutenant Arnold with the Jackson County Sheriff's Office. Lieutenant.
Good morning. On behalf of Sheriff Lou Roberts of the Jackson County Sheriff's Office, I'd like to welcome everyone, including our law enforcement partners from Alabama, Georgia, and Florida, to the Hands Across the Border 100 Days of Summer event. I am very humble and thankful to be among so many outstanding and dedicated officers. Today, like many other days, starts out with friends, family, and loved ones getting together to travel to some special occasion or to take that long-awaited vacation to our beautiful and great state. Summertime is supposed to be a time of fun, relaxation, and making memories with family. Unfortunately, before the day is over, many people will experience tragedy instead of those wonderful memories. In 2016, during what is considered the 100 days of summer, 788 people lost their lives in automobile accidents across Florida. One of the toughest parts of our jobs is to witness these preventable tragedies. Ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake, impaired driving is no accident, nor is it a victimless crime. 788 lives lost, 788 families changed forever. But this year we can make a difference. If we make the motoring public make the conscious decision not to drink and drive, to buckle up, to put down that cell phone and not drive distracted, and obey the speed limits. Sheriff Roberts and the men and women of the Jackson County Sheriff's Office are going to do their part to help keep our roadways safe, along with our partners, agencies that you see standing with me here today. Our goals are simple: to reduce the number of traffic fatalities to zero, to strictly enforce our speed limit laws, to stop distracted driving, to remind people to wear their seatbelts, and to arrest those drivers who want to drive impaired. Please join us to help families make those wonderful memories and not horrible tragedies by doing your part in obeying our traffic laws. Thank you. May God bless you and keep you safe.
I'd like to introduce to you Trooper Cook with the Alabama State Police.
Well, good morning. On behalf of the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency and Secretary Howell Taylor, thank you to everyone that had a hand in making this event possible. What a great day. It is a privilege being here in Florida today, standing with such an outstanding group of law enforcement professionals promoting highway traffic safety as we approach the summer season. More than 40,000 people died in automobile crashes on our nation's highways last year, according to data released by the National Safety Council. That's a 6% increase from 2015 and a 14% increase since 2014. Let those numbers sink in. It also means that 2016 may have been the deadliest year on U.S. roads since 2007. Here in Alabama, the state's traffic crashes increased by almost 25%. The causes for the increase is speed, DUI, and more distracted drivers. In Alabama, the number of reported cases in which distracted driving caused increased by about 20% in 2016 over 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a disease of epidemic proportions. The good news is that it's preventable, and we have a cure. The men and women you see behind me represent law enforcement agencies in Alabama and Florida that are committed to turning up the heat on those who choose to break the law while driving our highways. There are many options available to help curtail the number of crashes we are experiencing. Number one, buckle up every time you get in that vehicle. Put up all distractions. Look ahead and concentrate on constantly moving to safer situations as you drive. Do not even think about driving if you had any alcohol or disabling drugs, including marijuana. Once again, put up the cell phone and don't text while driving or walking near roadways, even if they do not seem to be busy. In a day where law enforcement is faced with personnel shortages, I promise you, every man and woman who wears this uniform goes to work every day with a steadfast resolve to provide a safe motoring environment for our citizens, our visitors, and those who are merely passing through. They deserve nothing less. While our goal is voluntary compliance with all laws, we will aggressively patrol our highways, looking for those who insist on being a dangerous and nuisance to others. In closing, as we stand shoulder to shoulder with our brothers and sisters in law enforcement, our mission is simple and the message is clear. It's not about a quota. They do not exist. It's not about generating revenue. It's about saving lives, period. Please, slow down and put the cell phone down. Move over when you see us working on the side of the road. Drive sober or get pulled over. I hope each of you and your families have a safe and enjoyable summer. Thank you for your time.